So I was so sad when at the Dolls of the World Expo, I took this baby out of its blanket, and it was a blanket I would have never expected to transfer the dye. But anyways, it has stains. Let me see if I can show you on its face. And so I tried to take some rubbing alcohol to just the stain, and you can see it just like stripped all of the paint and none of the dye. You can still see the dye. Sorry, I have the hiccups. But now I don't have any paint there. So what I'm going to try and do, I thought it might make a good video, is I'm going to try and put, this is like a Oxy 10 treatment. I didn't have any of the brand names, so I'm hoping this one will work. It has the benzoyl peroxide 10%. And I'm gonna try to put that on there. I'm gonna see if I can do this one-handed, since I have to hold the camera. And I guess you're supposed to just apply it to the spot. I may have to do that one with my finger off camera. And then, let me try the last spot. Okay, I had to kind of clean it up a little bit because I had far too much of the acne cream on there. And I really just want it on the spots that are dyed and not anywhere else. So I put it on fairly thick. And now I'm going to stick it in a sunny window, and I'm going to check on it probably I'll check on it every day really, and see if I need to add any more of the cream to it and how it's kind of coming along, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so here it's been in the sun for a whole day, and I guess I'm going to check it. Just wash it off and see. It's kind of dried on there now. So let's wash it off, see what we got. You guys, I am so excited. I don't know if you can see this. I'm actually kind of mad at myself because when I was at the doll show, I was so upset that it had the dye on there that I thought I would try just a little bitty spot of like the rubbing alcohol, knowing that if it got on the paint, it would take the paint off. But I thought I'd just be careful, and then I didn't think I could mess it up any worse anyways. And of course it took the paint off and did not take the dye off, but look at this. The dye is completely gone. It's just the vinyl on all the spots. After one day with the Oxy, well, it wasn't real Oxy, but it just was the 10% peroxide stuff. Anyway, it, after one day, full day in the sun, is completely off. But now I'm gonna have to repaint those spots. So if I would have just been patient and done just the dye spot, then it still would have had the paint. It would have been perfect. So I'm a little annoyed at myself, but oh well. I'll fix it. So once again, this is the stuff I used. I couldn't quite remember a second ago what the name of it was, but it's 10% benzoyl peroxide is what you're looking for. You can use the Oxy 10. That's what the 10 in the Oxy 10 stands for. And this one here just worked perfectly in one day. The stain was gone. Guys, I am so excited with how this baby ended up turning out. I'm starting to get him dressed for the Kansas Doll Show that's coming up. But, you know, I did have to kind of cover up the spots because remember I had stripped it, make it look like it has like some little bruising or something. But did have a difficult birth here. But otherwise, the ink came completely off, and I was able to just kind of paint over the top of it, and it worked perfectly. And now look at him. I'm gonna get him dressed here shortly. And, but it was a success. I just wish I wouldn't have stripped the paint off. I wish I would have just put the cream right over the top of the ink spot and just let it sit in the sun and then see what happened, because what I did, stripped the paint off, and then I had to start from scratch. It was a lot bigger of a repair than it would have been. So anyways, very happy with how the Zit cream worked to get the stain out.